All right, what's up guys? Another quick video from the kitchen. Today I'm just going to share some thoughts on deciding on a niche or video topic when you're first starting out on YouTube, trying to build the muscle, trying to build the habit, trying to get into content creation and doing it in a way which is sustainable and such that it's fun and you're not going to burn out and it's rewarding and all that good stuff. So I'm on like day 10 around or something of consistently making a video every day, and so far it's been a really fun and enjoyable, stress-free process. And like, move the camera. Yeah, in all honesty, I reckon the niche or the audience, even though that's like the reason we're making videos in the first place, to ultimately benefit somebody and have an audience who can get some value from spending time on watching the videos. I don't know if I've always had trouble coming up with a niche. Like, I've always had trouble knowing exactly who I wanted to make the videos for. And I'm referring to YouTube. Like, I'm trying to make an online course for like software engineering, and then for that, it's quite clear because I really do want to sell a product, and I know the pain points and the weaknesses of the avatar that I'm setting to. But like, just with YouTube videos in general, I don't know, unless it's very business minded or unless it's very clear, like it's an extension of your business or it's an extension of some services you're running, or like, I don't know, like for example, my wife's a yoga teacher, so it's very obvious what type of videos she's making, and then her audience, etc. But otherwise, I find it very hard. I haven't really figured out the audience yet, or the sweet spot, right? I like reading books. I like reading books. I like meditation. I like walking. I like hiking. I'm a software engineer. But like, none of those sort of like are super motivating. Or none of those like sort of feel right. Yeah, I don't know when it's going to feel right, or how effective thinking and brainstorming it's going to be. So my thoughts recently are to just sort of talk about what I've been thinking about. And I've been thinking about getting into YouTube, and I'm experimenting with this 30-day thing. And in this case, that feels completely sort of relevant and sort of low effort in a way to talk about, because they're just sort of thoughts that occur to me. I guess one pattern there is like, it's just something that we're learning, something that we're in the process of figuring out or learning. I feel like that's good enough to sort of like get started. I feel like there's been lots of benefits to uploading the way I have in the last week or so. I'm not talking about views or subscribers or whatnot, but just like benefits in improving the craft, like just getting in the flow of figuring out the title, coming up with quick YouTube idea, just like getting more effective at editing, blah, 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 blah. So if you can't come up with a niche, or you don't know what you want to talk about, I mean, I guess you could try to do what I'm doing if you want to, but generalizing it even further, just talk about like whatever you're figuring out, or whatever you're curious about. And I definitely don't think you need to be an expert. Don't like rule things out where you're not an expert, right? But just try to find something that feels natural and that is good enough, and perhaps even set a time limit for it, because you don't want to be like thinking too long, then like 1 month later, you haven't done anything, or one month later, it's like, okay, now it's time to start. Like, you could just start now and talk about whatever. And then I guess in the worst case, in like a month or two, then just delete all the videos after you've gotten momentum, gotten good practice and whatever, and then start again from a much stronger foundation. So I suppose the message is just start now and don't think about it too much, but choose something which feels natural, which feels low effort, and which is like easy, because easy is all we need when we're getting started.